Welcome to Thanks to Sync TV, brought to you courtesy of First Ave Entertainment. I am your host, B. Here at Thanks to Sync TV, we've been here for over 7 years, and if it wasn't for you, we would not have made it this far. So thank you, audience and family members. Today, we are here at Carew of Fort Lauderdale. Carew can be located on Instagram at Carew Multiplex. We are also offering different things of Carew of Fort Lauderdale, such as lunch parties, bar mitzvahs, reunions, you name it. You can check Carew of Fort Lauderdale out. And as far as our production team is concerned, we don't just do the show. You can also contact us to do weddings, to also do shoots for different events at www.sync2sync.tv.com. You can also check us out for advertising purposes. We're on Instagram at Sync2SyncTV. We are also on Twitter at Sync2SyncTV. I'm your host, B. You can contact me at BLongChamp. Sick and stay, Sync2Sync family. We'll be back. Welcome back to Thanks to Sync TV. We are here with Lalah Music.
Hello.
When I hear your name, I just want to say la la la.
Yes.
Where'd your name come from?
It's actually a mixture of my first name and my middle name.
Okay.
And I'm not going to tell nobody what it is really. But
because you know that was a follow-up. But what is it? Okay, so
I'm not going to say, but
right,
it is.
Stick to Lalah Music. Yeah. I love the Afrocentric vibe you're giving. I was complimenting you offset about your sister locks and the process and everything. It's really gorgeous.
Thank you
But we're
so
not here
much.
to talk about that. We're here to talk about your artistry. So you've been in the game for quite some time now, and you've been in different arenas, which is awesome because you get to know, how it rolls in different areas. So tell me about, let's start off with your music.
Okay.
Yes. So how did you start off in music?
Music, everything kind of meshed together with all of my little sectors. Honestly, I started off as a dancer first.
Right.
So I was in high school and I was just doing dance, and it was another female artist here by the name of Lady Love. No, not Lady Love. It's not Lady Love.
Okay, because
I forgot her name.
I'll just roll with it.
It was like,
yeah, okay.
But I'm so sorry. I completely forgot her name. She would probably kill me. But
she was trying to give you a shout out.
I was.
Just know that she was giving you love. Okay.
But honestly, I actually started dancing behind her, and we had a performance one day, and they ended up. We were in the studio, and they were like, "Hey, so what's up? Like, any of y'all rap sing?" And I'm like, "Don't look at me. Nope, it's not me." So the producer ended up saying like, "Hey, go ahead and just get in there and do something." So when I went in, I was like, "Ooh, it was horrible.
Okay.
It was horrible."
Oh, the first time was horrible.
It was horrible,
okay.
But it was potential there. Then this was back in like MySpace days. So he wrote me. He was like, "Yo, Lalah, you got potential. Like, what's up?" Yeah. My page is still up, by the way.
I never had one.
Listen, this is a struggle. But from there on, basically, it kind of grew feet of its own. Like, even now to seeing how many people know who I am, even in the city of Miami, like, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, how did this happen?
So you're born and raised in Miami. Yeah. Born and raised, cultivated in Miami.
Yes.
So a lot of your experiences, you can hear them through your music.
Yes.
And you write all your lyrics?
Yes.
Ah,
yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
I love this. I love that artists are not taking charge of their craft and they're writing their own narratives. I love that. I love that we're not allowing other people to speak for us.
Right.
All right. And then you have a lot of collabs. Like a lot of people.
It's not actually they're forced collabs.
Oh, forced. Okay.
When you listen to like my Audio Mac and things like that, it is a lot of features,
right?
Because I law mix, which is like remixes.
Okay.
I law mix everyone's records,
okay.
Like, and I do that for a purpose. One, because I love the song,
right?
So
right.
if I ever law mix a record, I literally love that song, like
nice.
to the point where I'm like, I can do this record.
Nice.
Also, to show the industry that hey, we put this girl on a record with this artist and this sound, it'll get done.
Nice.
It'll come out popping.
So you're already speaking for yourself through your work, through your music.
Right.
Love it, love it.
Right.
So it's not like, oh, she has potential. No, here's the facts. This is the evidence right here.
This is what
it'll
sound like.
Right.
Put it out now.
Okay.
Right.
So being born and raised in Miami.
Right.
Tell me, how did that help cultivate your artistry?
You know what? It kept me open to a lot. I grew up in North Miami. I'm from Opelika, but I grew up in North Miami. Okay. So I was around a lot of Haitians, a lot of Jamaicans, a lot of Hispanics.
Definitely
so I kind of was around a mesh, you know?
Yeah.
So it kind of helped me to adapt to different sounds.
Yeah.
And different genres of music and different feelings. And I was that weird child that watched Telemundo when I was little.
So you learned, and you understand Spanish?
I do not.
Okay. Okay. I mean.
But I watched it.
Okay.
I think if I had like, you know, the translation, I might have learned, but no,
okay.
I was just that weird child. But.
I mean, I'm sure it will help somewhere down the line.
Yeah, I get it.
So music was it for you, and dance?
Music and dance.
Music and dance.
Yes.
All right. So how did you shift from, like, okay, you said you did the studio thing, and then you shifted because they saw potential in you.
Right.
Was it the person that introduced you to music?
Yes.
He's the one that saw the potential, and that gave you
Yes.
enough drive to, who is this person?
Yes. His name was Professor. I don't know where he is.
Okay.
Mind you, this was 10 years ago.
Okay.
And if you hear me 10 years ago versus now, you'll be like, that's not Lalah.
Really?
That is not Lalah.
I mean, we all have room for growth.
Listen. It was a big room for growth. And honestly, he literally was the one, like I said, wrote me on MySpace and told me, hey, you got potential. That same night I got on and I was like, you know what? Let me try to write a verse. I wrote this long verse, literally like entire song long. Right. Didn't know how to write music at all.
Okay.
And I let my mom hear it. I was like, hey, Mom, like, I think I want to rap. She's like, you want to rap? She was like, listen, let me tell you something. If you whack, I'm going to tell you.
I love that. I love that. You got to have that.
Listen, it was so hilarious. I'm shaking in my boots. Literally, like,
we got to hear more of this. All right, when we come back, we're going to hear how her mom rated her. You know, Mama Dukes don't play, right?
At all.
We're going to hear what her mom thought about. All right, Sinks to Sink family, we'll be back.
Healthcare workers and nurses are in high demand. Take your first step toward a medical career today at Ideal Professional Institute in Miami Gardens. With multiple programs available, you can become a patient care technician in just 9 months, a home health aide in under 1 month, an LPN in just a year. Ideal Professional Institute is licensed by the state of Florida, so register now. Call 305-653-7886.
Yo pa konen kote nou soti.
Watch 5 TV.
5sur5tv.com.
Yo pa konen ki bon nou prale.
All we watch is 5 TV.
Hey, 5sur5tv.com. The greatest show right now.
Nan 5 sur 5.
I watch that show every day. 5 sur 5 Red Branché.
And you're watching 5
sur 5.
Dans 5 sur 5.
Ouais, pas ouais, flip, toujours branché 5 sur 5 TV.
5 sur 5, the best show right now. Dans 5 sur 5, c'est là nous praler, yeah.
You're watching 6 sur 5 and keep watching.
Je regarde 5 sur 5 chaque semaine.
5 sur 5 TV, son TV show exceptionnel.
5sur5tv.com, c'est le regarder chaque jour, man.
I remember, 5 sur 5. Every time Sanchez say keep it live.
You're watching 5 sur 5 TV.com.
Cinq sur 5. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Move it.
Voice to the man, just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
We're back on Thanks to Sank TV, and we are here with Lalah Music. Lalah Music. So we left off with your mom explaining to you, or she was about to rate you, give you the business on whether, okay, you can go with this, green light, I need you to find something else to do.
Exactly.
Okay, so what was it like?
So from there, backtrack a little bit. My mom is a recording artist herself. She was like a sang it girl artist, performed at every festival here for 99 Jams.
I want you to know she
radio.
said sang it. So with the A, that means it's on another level for you guys who don't understand the lingo.
It takes it up a notch.
Yes.
But so my mom was an artist. She was in that artistry at that mode, and she kind of like ventured out for personal reasons.
Okay.
And she was like, "Listen, I'm gonna tell you if you whack," and I'm like, "Oh Lord."
Because
so I let her hear
representing
it.
her,
exactly,
and the family,
exactly.
Bring it.
Nobody ever heard me say, "Okay, I want to rap, I want to sing, I want to do anything." So they're like, "Oh, that's."
So what was it before? Oh, just dancing. That was
dancing.
it. Okay,
literally just dancing. Like I'm the peanut butter jelly and all that other person choreography.
Look, when you're saying dance, I'm thinking you're playing.
I did.
You did that too.
I played. I
and you did peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you had a great balance.
I was Sierra in high school.
Oh.
I was Sierra in high school. They
but that's on Sierra. You was on Sierra level?
I was on Sierra level. I did like a boy and everything. Like that was me.
Nice. Okay.
But so when I let her hear it, she was like, "Oh, okay. You need a little tweaking, but we can get it done." Okay. And from there on, I went to doing different records. And at the time, the producer was writing the records for me. So they were kind of it was a song called Lullabops. And the people that have been following me from the beginning will remember Lullabout. And when I say I screamed laughing because I heard it recently, and I will never release it, guys. Will not.
I was like, okay, I need to go search Lullabout. What was it, like pop?
It was very bubblegum. It was very 16 and
it was appropriate for your age.
Right. And it was perfect for that era because that was when we had the Soulja Boy. We had the Dancey record.
Right.
So it was perfect for that era.
So what dance came with that?
It was like a weird...
I'm trying to put you on the spot so
we
you could
couldn't even... I know, you're trying to get me. No, but honestly, we didn't really have a set dance for it. Like,
okay.
We performed it, but it was just kind of choreographed. Like, it wasn't really like a set dance.
Okay.
But, so when we did that record, then records came after that. And then after a while, I wanted to start writing my own records.
Nice.
And unfortunately, which is the reason why we parted ways from this producer, because he didn't want me to write my own record.
Oh.
He was like, no, she got to do it like this, she got to do it like that. And at that moment, my mom don't play no... Excuse my language.
We got you.
My mama don't play no mess. But she stepped in, she was like, "You're not getting ready to hinder my baby and put her in no box."
I like your mom.
And listen, I love my mom to death. When I say
yes.
that's my backbone.
I love
and
it.
she's like, she's literally like the pit bull behind me.
I
She's
love
She's the representative. She's that person until we get to that level of complete management,
Right.
she's that person. I'm like, you gotta holler at her.
I
I can't.
love
I
it.
can't. So when she stepped in and did that, it took us a different way, and then we started doing records, and it was you can hear the growth in the records there.
Nice.
And from then on, it just kind of, like I said, grew legs of its own. I started performing it. My very first performance was for, I don't know if you guys remember, it was this place called Hip Hop Grub Spot that Rick Ross and someone else opened. It was like right on 441.
Okay.
In Miami Gardens. The stage was right on Main Street, and that was my very first performance.
Wow. So has he seen you in performance? And what feedback? No,
he has not. He has not. Which is really weirdly funny because you would think he probably
you guys
would
are
have
connected,
right? It's like that circle is there,
right?
But not of my knowledge that he saw me perform before. But
have you ever tried to reach out
to him? Not directly.
Okay.
Not directly.
Okay.
I have this weird thing where I'm like, let me get to where I need to be as an artist, pretty much. Now, at the moment that I'm at now.
So you're at fate. Like, whatever you're destined, right, let it happen the way it's supposed to happen and not force. I got you. I'm about that.
Exactly. Which is how most of everything in my career has went. So I just kind of leave it in God's hands. I'm like, you know what? Just handle that.
I love it. I love it. You guys, here at Sinks You Sink, we have the pleasure of having so many different artists. Right now, we're speaking to Lalah Music. No, I can't sing. But Lalah Music. I love the sound of your name. So I just want to sing. I always think of La La La. All right, so we'll be right back, you guys. Thanks, you sent. We're back on Sinks You Sink TV. I'm your host, B. If you want more information about Sinks You Sink TV, please feel free to log on to www.sinksyousinktv.com. We have the pleasure of chopping up with Lalah Music. Hi. We're going to get a little personal. So we're going to talk about Personal, the track.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about Personal.
Personal. Personal is
she took a deep breath, too.
I did. Personal is a record that I did, and I was like, you know what? This is a nice, sexy island vibe track. So I was like, let me see what I want to put to it.
Okay.
And with the help of my boy E. Harrison, which he actually wrote the hook for me.
Okay.
We put it together, and it came out monster. And basically, the song is about us as females. Well, males do it too.
Right.
Males do it probably more so than we do. But I kind of do this thing where I kind of do like a reverse sexism type thing. A lot of my records have no one really paid attention before. And what it came out to be was a guy wants to be with me or be in a situation,
right?
And I don't. I just really want to deal with you for whatever it is, one specific thing.
Right.
Let me get that, and then
keep
it
moving.
Here. You know what I mean? And that means that don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal.
Yes.
How
send that to you? So
yes.
You can
How did they receive that?
It was very received.
Very well received.
And you know what it is? I try to make sure all of my records are very universal.
Gotcha.
So unisex, universal. So it doesn't seem like I'm attacking guys at any moment. It's
because that's definitely a different angle. That's definitely a shift because it's always the guy that takes on that role. Like, look,
I didn't do the I don't want no scrubs vibe on him.
Right.
Like, I literally was like, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of be in the middle, and the audience loved it.
Yeah.
Because one, I always
I can see that.
I always have rapped fast in a lot of my records, and I've took a different approach. I did a more sexier approach.
Right.
And they loved it. Oh. They loved it. They still love it. And it's
so. Do you think that's gonna shift in your delivery?
Yeah. It has. It has. It's actually been very, very well for the records to come.
And the awesome thing about it is that you did it within yourself. Like, no one didn't tell you, oh, let's shift. No, I want you to take this approach. So as a result, because it's so authentic, it's going to naturally happen. It's going to naturally, and then the audience receives it well too.
Right.
Like, we understand real recognize real.
Right.
So,
right. And they were like, I've had a couple people tell me, they're like, "Lalah, we know you can spit, but you know, we want to hear something that's a little more sensual from you," and stuff like that. So I'm very good at taking constructive criticism.
Nice.
Kind of taking feedback and things like that and meshing it in my own little way, basically.
Nice.
So that's how that record even came about. Because I'm like, you know, let me slow it up a little bit since people don't want to speed up their ears.
Right. So who is it that influences you, if there's any influence, in the music industry?
Oh my gosh. First and foremost, my daddy, Tupac.
I
get everybody with it. Yeah, first and foremost, it's Tupac all day.
Love it.
Then it goes to Andre 3000. I love him to
too.
death. Oh, I love him to death. And then it goes to T-Pain.
Okay, T-Pain is a beast. I don't think he's so underrated because he's behind the scenes. I don't think people understand how much of a musical genius. Yes, he is
a monster.
He really is,
like super duper talented.
Right.
And I love his unique.
Right.
I've always applauded myself for trying to stay that lane of unique as well.
I love that.
So
yeah.
I follow everything he does. Like, I don't care if this man put out something just humming.
Yes.
I'm here with the humming.
He is very unique. Yes.
So, and I would say Kendrick Lamar.
And
female wise, Missy Elliott. Yeah.
She's so dope.
She's so dope.
So did you see lately, I don't know if you follow anything on social media, how someone else is going to get the Vanguard Award for MTV, and a lot of people were saying, why is this person getting? I don't want to say the person's name. Okay. Why is this person getting it and not Missy? It's time for Missy to get it. Missy needs to get this award.
Time for it.
So if she was to get that award, why would you say it?
Why? Oh, she's just amazing.
She is.
She's just amazing. And in a nutshell, she's just freaking amazing. She deserves it. She's been in it. She left and came back, and not a lot of artists can do that.
Nope.
Like she came back, and she came back full force, and she's still sticking in there.
I know that's
she's
right.
definitely deserving of all the awards, basically.
Yep, Sinks You Sank audience, we need you to stick and stay too, and we need you to come back after these messages.
Sinks to Sink. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Move
Voice to the man just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
Thanks to Sank TV. We are back and we are here with Lalah Music.
Yes, I'm here.
Lalah Music. So she don't want to tell us the breakdown of it. So tell me about your performances as far as your jitters are concerned. Because some people really get nervous, and in order to get rid of the nerves, wow, we all have our vices.
Right.
And I recently watched one artist who says he goes to the extreme. He was taking like opioids to get rid of them. Yeah, and some people, they get on the lean, and you look all Afrocentric. So I'm sure you don't take that approach. How do you get rid of it?
First of all, if I ever took that approach, I would not be performing at all.
That's right.
Like, I can't take any shots. I can't smoke anything. I can't have anything in my system when I perform.
Nice.
It's the weirdest thing because I'll forget all my lyrics.
Nice. So that's great then. I mean, it's really in you. This is you in your entirety. We are getting a piece of your soul.
Yes.
That's pretty dope.
Yes, you are.
That's dope.
And like, my way of getting rid of the jitters, which they never really go away, is I listen to...
Oh, they never go away?
They never really go away. Until
Even while you're performing?
When I get on stage.
It's
like literally as soon as I take that last step on the stage, then I'm like, okay. This is where it needs to be. Okay. I'm so nervous, like right before, like, because I always have intros for all my performances.
Okay.
So my girls, my dancers are up there, and I'm kind of watching. I'm like, oh, they funking. Okay. Okay, all right.
Do you
and
choreograph their dances?
I do.
Yes,
I do.
I was like, okay, since you have dance in your blood. Okay. Right.
I do. I've had help in the past before with certain songs and records, but most of everything I do.
That's awesome. So what do you do?
So basically, what I do is have my phone on the side with my earbuds.
Okay.
And I listen to Tupac's Temptations record. That, hey. For some reason, that record just calms me down.
I love Tupac.
Well, that's my dad anyway. So.
Yeah, that's your daddy.
He calms me down. He tells me,
your daddy. That's
okay.
daddy. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's I literally listen to that, and I know it's bad for me, and everybody's like, it's horrible for you. You need to stop drinking them. But I have a Red Bull.
Oh,
and Red Bulls kind of give me the extra.
Gives you wings.
Yes, basically. I've jumped off like 5-foot stages before.
Really?
And literally look back like, oh shit, how I'm gonna get back up there?
Are you serious?
like legit, like.
So the audience. Wait, you jump off the stage?
I jump off the stage. Like if it's
to where?
Fence, to the audience.
Oh gosh. and they catch you?
Well, no, I don't stage. I don't crowd surf. I'm scared of that, honestly.
All right, okay.
I would try it one day, but I'm terrified of that because I feel like
so you jump off and land on the pavement or grass, whatever that is. Or,
like literally,
you're not
like
afraid that your knees are gonna buckle. I know I sounded old by saying that, but whatever.
Honey, my knees are so bad in itself. I don't know why I do it, but it's hilarious because I guess me being a dancer, I kind of know how to land correctly.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So you ever saw people come up out of it, which I need to do that one day in my performances. That's in the plan, is to come up out of the ground.
Oh my God,
and
I love
jump. I don't know if you ever saw the Michael Jackson This Is It DVD.
Yes,
when they have them pop out of the ground and they land.
Right.
That's my landing, guys.
Oh, okay.
So when I hit the ground, I kind of like brace myself, and sometimes I'm in mid verse.
So Lalah, you could be a little stunt devil a little bit. Maybe acting.
I can.
Maybe you need to check that out too.
Yes, that's a part of the plan. A little tuck and roll action.
Look, you may be a total Harlem Renaissance woman up here.
Just might be. You're giving me some thoughts. No, okay.
All right, so you told me who you would love, like who, inspires you or is influential in the music industry. So who would you like to collaborate? Was it the same people?
Has to be the same people. Honestly, though, it will definitely have to be T-Pain. Of course, Tupac. He's not dead, guys. He's not dead.
He's not?
He's not dead.
Well, he owed me some money. I'm just, you need to call your daddy.
Listen. So, of course, not him. But between T-Pain and Andre 3000, I will probably have like a mini aneurysm. Like, just fall out. Y'all have to wake me up. Lalah, get your ass up. Stop playing.
Yeah, and Andre is
I see him walk in the studio. I'll walk in on him in the studio. I don't even care if I'm doing a record not doing a record with
What are
them,
you gonna
and I
do?
walk in on him in the studio,
you gotta keep
I'll
it
be like, you
cool.
know what? Let me get my ass up.
No, no, you gotta keep it cool.
Listen,
that's Andre.
I don't know if I can.
See, Andre,
I be over there like,
but do you see his vibe? No, on the inside you gotta be like that, but on the outside you gotta keep it G, because he seems like the type that he'll be like, oh, okay, I like her demeanor. That's what's up. Who's that? Like, he's so.
Meanwhile, I'm over there like this.
Yeah, inside though, not on the exterior. Interior,
I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Knocking, but on the outside, straight G, poker face.
Listen.
You doing your thing. You spitting on the mic.
Yes.
And then when he
for
leaves,
sure.
you just let it all out. You cry, you whatever you gotta do. Sex and Say, we'll be back. We're back on Thanks to Stank TV. I'm your host, B. We are here with Lalah Music.
What's up?
So, Lalah, what? Lalah Music. Look at me like I'm calling you Lalah. Like, we go way back.
We do.
Lalah Music. Where have you performed recently? I know you've performed in front of large crowds. And how was that like? First, where you performed?
You know what? It's so funny because performing in front of larger crowds is less
intimidating.
Yeah.
I get it, because it's not intimate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, don't let 10 people be sitting here and you be
know.
like, don't let them do that. Oh, God, no, he doesn't like it. But bigger crowds are so much easier for me.
And
it's
recently you performed in Atlanta?
Yes, I did. That was more intimate. That was a smaller venue.
Okay.
The biggest I've done was me performing as an artist had to be in Jacksonville, and that was actually my final show with Mr. Uncle Luke. He was aware that was going to be my last performance as a backup dancer for anyone. I was going going back full-fledged artist, and he respected it. He loved the decision. He was cool with it. He literally sent me away in tears of joy because he gave me so much feedback and respect.
Nice.
From me just saying, you know what, okay, now I'm going full-fledged back to an artist.
That's nice. And he's a legend himself.
Exactly. So it hit a soft spot.
Yeah. So you don't have any safety net whatsoever. This is it. This is what you're doing full-fledged. You're going full throttle.
Yes. Wow. Full throttle. And it should have been a long time ago, but timing is everything.
Yep.
And I definitely, like people say, it takes 10 years for you to get that big chance.
Right.
Like it took 10 years for me to be able to learn and know the industry, and I don't know everything.
Right,
but you know that you have to be about the business and you have to be the artist at the same time.
Right.
So that's that. But
oh my God, Yeah,
Listen.
speak on that too.
It's
Speak
very
on that,
important.
because it's not a get quick fix. Like you don't.
It's not.
It doesn't happen overnight.
It's not.
And tell them a little bit about that part in itself. About, I don't want you to go into details.
Okay.
Of course, some things are very personal to you. Whatever you want to share, you can share. But I don't know. Give them some sort of advice as far as hanging in there and why you hung in there.
It's a very up and down industry. It's one of those, you have to be super duper strong, and not meaning that you have to be out there cursing people out. You don't have to be an a-hole. You don't have to be like, don't talk to me, separating yourself. It's just really being mentally strong, because it is an up and down, it's an up and down industry, and not put yourself in the category to say, I'm looking at this person's success and why haven't I gotten to that place, and why, because you can get stuck there. You really can. And you definitely have to be mentally strong and prepared for that ride, and it's a long ride. Because if you get on like this, you're going to drop like this.
That's true.
It's unfortunate, but that's how it happens. So once you build and you understand the game and you know, okay, this is what it takes to stay here, you'll appreciate it a lot more as well.
It's true. It's true.
So that's my feedback of just kind of just stay there. Just stay there. Keep at what you feel like you want to do. Tweak what you need to tweak, but keep being yourself, because these waves, they going. And if you try to jump on each wave, you're going to trip up.
And drown.
You're going to trip up and drown multiple times.
Pretty much.
So
as far as that is concerned, you said that you also appreciate constructive criticism.
Right.
So how do you know that the constructive criticism is leading you to the right path, and it's not someone, trying to spew, some negativity into you to, derail you?
I would say, because I have a lot of really good people, I have a lot of legends, and I have a lot of people that I open up to musically about what's going on, and they can give me true feedback without saying, oh, they just trying to be shady, and they trying to tell me something that's going to steer me differently. And these people know my career. They've watched my career. So they can watch. They know they can come talk to me and ask me, so Lalah, what's up? What you got going? Why are you not doing such and such?
Right.
I'm open to that with certain people.
So for upcoming events, you also have upcoming events. Where are you going to be next?
Next, we're back in Atlanta. We're planning some stuff, so I definitely will be putting that up out and about. Okay. So I will be shaking and moving in Atlanta and all throughout Florida.
Nice. Lalah Music, where can we contact you for more information?
Oh, let's see. Because I be trying to break the internet. You guys can follow me at Lalah Music, LALAH Music. Make sure you add the H. You will not find me. That's Twitter, that's Instagram, that's Facebook. Or you can do We Want Lalah. We Want LALAH. And I write back, I speak back, I talk back. We like family, so yeah.
Thank you. And you are now a part of our Thanks to Sync family.
Thank you.
You must come back. We must chat and chop it up some more.
Yes.
Thanks to Sync TV. It was a pleasure. You guys, make sure you follow Lalah Music. We'll be back. Thanks to Sync. Thanks to Sync family. It's been a pleasure having you today on the show. We had Lalah Music.
Lalah's in the building.
You guys be sure to follow her. I am B LONGCHAMP, and I want to thank you guys, as well as Carew of Fort Lauderdale. Carew of Fort Lauderdale can be located on Instagram at Carew Multiplex. You can find us Sinks to Sink TV at www.sinks2sinktv.com. Our crew is amazing. If you want production information, please feel free to locate us. Also on Instagram at Sinks to Sink TV, Twitter at Sinks to Sink TV, me, B Longchamp, at B Longchamp. Till next time, it's been a pleasure. We love ya.